Hello everyone, welcome back to our weekly market analysis video with me, Frankie, your market analyst at Markets4U. In today's video, we'll be looking at the key economic events and data releases from March 17th to March 21st, 2025. I've already set up my screen to display the economic calendar from the traders room at Markets4U. I've set the dates from March 17th to March 21st, covering this week's important events in GMT. Please remember to adjust to your respective time zones. Let's dive into this week's events. Monday starts with U.S. New York Empire State Manufacturing Index and retail sales data, which could provide early market direction. Tuesday brings U.S. housing starts and building permits, Canadian inflation figures, U.S. industrial production, and Japanese trade balance and machinery orders data. Wednesday features two major central bank decisions, the Bank of Japan interest rate decision and the highly anticipated Federal Reserve interest rate decision, followed by the Fed press conference. We'll also see New Zealand GDP figures. Thursday is packed with employment data from Australia and the UK, the Swiss National Bank and Bank of England interest rate decisions, US Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, initial jobless claims, and Japanese inflation data. Friday concludes with Canadian retail sales figures. This week's key market-moving events will be the Fed interest rate decision on Wednesday and the Bank of England rate decision on Thursday. These releases should create significant opportunities across major pairs. Now, let's go to the technical analysis. This week, we'll focus on the US dollar against the Japanese yen and the British pound against the US dollar, as both instruments are highly sensitive to the central bank decisions scheduled this week. Let's start with the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Looking at the daily chart, the dollar-yen pair is currently trading around 148.64, showing signs of a potential recovery after a significant downtrend. The price remains well below the 20-day moving average, the red line, which is acting as dynamic resistance. Looking at key levels, the pair has support at 147.87 and 146.58, while resistance stands at 149.40 and 150.90. The recent break below the 150.90 level was particularly significant, as this had been a strong support zone. The stochastic oscillator is showing signs of potential bullish momentum, but the overall trend remains bearish. With the Bank of Japan interest rate decision ahead on Wednesday, the pair typically shows exceptional volatility during such periods. We measured an average of 127.94 pips volatility in the 4 hours following past BOJ decisions, making this the most significant event for this pair this week. Now, let's turn to the British pound against the US dollar. On the daily chart, the pound-dollar pair is currently trading around 1.2936, having recently completed a strong bullish run. The pair faces an important Bank of England interest rate decision on Thursday, where we've seen an average of 75.34 pips volatility in the 4 hours following past decisions. Looking at important levels, the pound against the dollar has support at 1.2869 and 1.2785, while resistance can be found at 1.3032 and 1.3108. The price is currently trading above the 20-day moving average, which is acting as dynamic support. The stochastic oscillator is in overbought territory, suggesting potential for a pullback. The 1.3032 resistance level will be particularly important to watch during Thursday's BOJ decision, as a surprise in the statement could drive significant movement in the pound. Both instruments could see considerable volatility this week. Traders should be particularly cautious during Wednesday's Fed and BOJ decisions, as well as Thursday's BOJ decision, as these events can cause sudden spikes in volatility and potential gap risks. Remember, always manage your risk carefully and never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's it for this week's analysis. See you in the next video.